Hey there, Sabine here. Hope you're having a fabulous day. So it's that time of year for resolutions. And so today I want to give you a little bit of a shift that you can make this year to ensure that whatever it is that you are setting out to do in 2026 actually comes to fruition. So a few years back, I decided instead of setting resolutions, I would start setting intentions because intentions hit a lot differently. As we know, most resolutions that are set in December or at the beginning of January, by mid-February, they are abandoned, right? And this happens year after year after year. No shade, no guilt, but it is what it is. Reason being, resolutions are usually set out of guilt, right? Decisions that you've made, things that you didn't do that you really wanted to do, you realize at some point, okay, I want to do them now. Intentions, on the other hand, are a lot different because they're coming from a place of this is what I really want. This is how I want to be. This is what I want to experience in my life. So it doesn't come, they usually don't come from a place of guilt, but they come from a place of desire, which is what makes intentions a lot much more tangible and something that you will stick to more than a resolution that you are setting out of guilt. And so for 2025, my intention was that this was going to be a year of ease and harmony. It wasn't about what I wanted to achieve specifically. Obviously, I had goals to help support that, but my intention for the year was going to be ease and harmony. This is how I wanted to move through my life. So it impacted the decisions that I made around my business. It became the North Star for how I managed my personal life, my relationships, and when things came up that didn't align with ease and harmony, it became a lot easier for me to say, okay, this is not in alignment, and I either need to make a change, shift, pivot, or move away from it altogether. And so, again, when you set an intention for yourself for the year, similar to the word of the year, it should serve as your anchor, not another nice thing for you to put on your vision board or, put somewhere and never look at again. And so there's a quick 4-step process that you can use if you have never set intentions before to help you set that, which I will go through with you. So start with honesty, not necessarily ambition, and just ask yourself truthfully, like, what feels heavy in my life right now? What feels out of sync with who I believe myself to be, what I want in my life? And then what do I want instead? I ask my clients this question all the time. What do you want? And most of us have been so conditioned away from actually being truthful and honest about what we want. A lot of us can't answer those questions. So if you're really going to set an intention, I'm asking you to be truthful and honest with yourself about what you actually really want versus what you think you should want or what others expect of you. Next is name how you want to be. You can turn that into 2 words like I did with ease and harmony to just describe how do you want to live out the year. Not necessarily what you want to accomplish, but how do you want to show up? That could be with ease, courage, truth, presence, authenticity, whatever that looks like for you. And then you're going to let these intentions guide your decisions. So if you take the words that I had for 2025, right? Ease and harmony. If I were using those to be my guide, right? Like, what would I say yes to really truly live out ease and harmony? What would I say no to or stop doing to truly live out ease and harmony? It could just be 1 word, it could be 2 words, it could be a full sentence. Whatever comes up for you and whatever feels true for you is what you should go with. And then the last thing is practice it daily. So again, it's not something that you just choose, you write it somewhere and then you walk away from it. Start to build habits around that intention. So ease and harmony, right? So if ease and harmony were your words, and you align them with fitness goals, right? So ease and harmony might be, making it easy for you to get to your gym or to get to your workouts or to get your food done. So maybe you're meal prepping for the week, whatever that looks like for you, whatever those words are, you have to actually put things in place so that you can live them out. So I'll end with this. If you're tired of creating plans that you're unable to stick to, or at the very least, you stick to them for short periods of time and then you feel guilty throughout the entire year, Now's the time to do something different. There's that quote that says insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Well, if resolutions have not been working for you, here's another option. Here's another way of being to ensure that you are in alignment with who you want to be and what it is that you want to experience. And that's what I have for you today. Have a great rest of the day. Take care.